We're back up. Here's hoping.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. I'm just
I still got the old chat logs. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, you will if you don't retweet or refresh. Okay, I'll be real. When I started using Twitter, I forgot the word retweet and defaulted to reblog at least twice.
That's fair.
I still see people do that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Sir, one more thing. You told me you don't have a Tumblr, but you also told me about reblogging a tweet. But you don't reblog a tweet. You retweet it.
But you don't reblog a tweet. You retweet it. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Chat will be an emote only for a time, but... Why do I have no connection to Steam? Wait.
Oh, no,
it is
not
Wednesday.
Again.
No, this is different.
Oh, yeah, it is still Wednesday order, yeah. It's Thursday, ain't it?
No. Anyways.
The fuck was that?
I got things thrown at me. Oh, hello. That is 16 months in a row. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, Bri. Thank you.
93. If that's your birth year, that's a good birth year. That's a good first year that people are still young.
Oh my god.
92, 91, you're old. 93, you're still young.
Oh my god, mute. I just need to show you that, like, the UI for Steam freaked the fuck out. Look at that.
Sure.
We back? I hope.
We hope.
Where's my doc? Hold on. This one's actually, like, workable. Sources.
Okay.
It's back. We call it? Are we calling?
Get stuff in order, give it, and I'll just...
Oh, ballin'.
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yep. We were supposed to start at 10 p.m. and it's midnight, baby.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Well, usually I don't have an issue that catastrophic. That's the word I'd use.
It's been a bit for sure.
I had a heart attack. I thought I would have to buy a new SSD, which I don't have. Well, let me put it this way. I probably have. Oi! Thank you. Fell behind on subbing. Your mistake. Gotta pay your dues. Gotta pay your dues. Gotta pay your dues. That's true. Emote only? Yeah, I'm aware. That's a thing that's automated. Yo, a hype train is close. How the fuck do those work? I don't know a single goddamn thing about a hype train. Alright, so let me start the game. I also made sure while doing our troubleshooting, when I fixed everything... oh god. That's a long message. A hype train starts when multiple viewers support with subs, gifts, bits, or bits at once. Once a hype train is underway, the community fills up the hype meter with more subs, gifts, or bits. Everyone who contributes receives one unique emote based off of highest level completed. Oh, sick. Yeah, I still don't completely understand that, but that's mostly because I haven't hit one. So, like, you know how that is. Oh no, I think he's back. Alright, so the intermission should be over. It should no longer be the intermission. Here's hoping. Okay, yeah, no, that just works. We're just gonna catch back up.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys.
His voice is lowered.
Went out the window.
You think this will make him cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
So why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Seems candid. No, something's off here.
You think so? She seems forthcoming.
Unusually so.
Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Soon enough. Okay, so don't question Claudia about the dead man. Speak to the assault victim. Dead body on the boardwalk. Yeah, let's call the station. Oh dear. Does Mute just have me on speakers? Oh, that'd be funny. Wait, this is quicker. This is slightly quicker.
The same small.
Oh.
No longer
Yo! 28%? Fuck it, chat. I'm doing it. Anti-object task force is a go! Please don't tell me I broke it.
It is an unbelievably satisfying sound,
Nice.
Thank you.
filling you with a belief in your own body.
Thank you.
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
I thought this was an Ace is Slow moment,
I
Kim.
don't know about that.
Lieutenant smiles an uncomfortable smile.
Totally was.
Okie doke, I'm back. Sorry for
Let's
that.
see. Yeah, I punted a door.
Addictions are bad, kids. Hell yeah.
What's up?
Oh, wait. I should probably open up. Oh, I don't.
And a woman,
Did I get a screen from you?
bathed,
I should be. Yeah, there it is.
I was gonna say, have I not?
lie around every
No, you have. It's just I've been absent from the computer
hole.
and didn't notice.
Okay.
I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there.
God, I love the electrochemistry art.
Yeah.
I love
Best
all
boy.
the art, but like, damn, you know? Think I can see into Claudia's room from
I
here.
can barely see through. Better not to jump to...
I need to start referring to my bad habits as electrochemistry going forward to make them a bit cooler.
The footprints on the...
I have used the phrase electrochemistry in conversation more than once.
Nice.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensational.
But only in the respect of, like, how does my body react to substances?
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
that's the intended use here.
Yeah. Well, like, for example, I took legal speed for the first time about last week.
Wait, legal speed is real?
Oh, yeah, no, that's what Adderall is.
I suppose, yeah.
Adderall is basically speed. But there's the other one that's more like speed.
Fuel preheater gauge.
I tried both. Legal.
How was legal speed for you?
It's true. I understood Kuno. Because I felt like I could kill a god.
Does it fucking care?
Bedlam doesn't fucking care! I have to say that with my arms out, for the record. Like I am doing a gunslinging pose. Need to report a dead
Dream
body on the
cop.
Martinez boardwalk. I can't remember, public library or dead body first?
I mean, both are connected to the same thing, so...
I mean, that's true. Ow, fuck. Okay,
During business hours.
10 a.m. to 6 p.m., so that's 2 hours after a new day?
Anything else, Detective?
The game is at least merciful and doesn't actually tell you to also do that on work days.
I'm sorry, can you run that by me again? My brain
Yeah,
just
I
shorted.
mean, no, I'm just saying that the game is at least merciful and doesn't track days from Monday to Sunday, and it also has to
Oh,
be
yeah,
on a
yeah,
work
yeah.
day, and also they don't work on Mondays, and also fuck you.
Oh, that would be hell. I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk. You can hear shuffling through some papers.
The body, age, sex, cause of death.
Would you like to take this? Good
And
questions,
identified
Kizzy.
male. An
That
identified
answered my
middle-aged
question.
man, height 175, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on him.
I should drink something to get my hurry on, but no.
I still feel like this is probably one of the side missions that stuck with me the most.
Oh yeah, it's like the perfect encapsulation of like what work actually should be and why is it hell, even if it is needed. Even if you like
Yes.
maximally defund the police, there still needs to be someone that tells bad news to widows,
Oh,
and it
yeah,
fucking
no.
sucks, and it's your day job.
No, I absolutely understand. Like, there's probably got to be someone to, like, report murders.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that the current institution for that is garbage. Seems
They
like it was
should-
an
they-
accident,
they-
though.
No field the top.
They probably shouldn't have tanks. They probably shouldn't
Probably
break
not,
a
probably
protest.
not. Probably not. Especially when people are just being loud.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. Found a library card from his
Any
pockets.
information on the library card?
Central Jamrock Public Library. Belongs to someone named Billy Méjean.
Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
You ready to take a case?
Can't even
Right.
say no, huh?
I'm actually
hardcore.
surprised we can't say no.
Yeah, I think that's usually an
like-
option. I wonder if that's because you're hardcore or you already started or what.
I wonder if it's because I'm hardcore or if it's because of a thought cabinet thing. Because, like, this is also a fun spread, I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
Indirect modes of taxation, caustic echo, fair weather T500. Anti-object task force is just...
Oh shit, you hit aces low.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
I
isn't
never
that one
could
of the
do
more
it.
rare ones? Because you have to shoot the body down?
You have to shoot the body down and then you have to pass like 2 fucking reaction speed checks. I
Yeah, I
never
should-
managed to shoot down the body.
I should explain to people that I also took like just a more physical oriented build this time around. I mean, I'm still taking psyche and intellect where potentially useful, but like fear cup. Fear cup.
Here come.
I like physical instrument a lot as well.
The cup who fears.
Yes.
Uh,
Am I the
Ba-da-ba-ba.
danger?
I am the danger and I'm also in danger.
Just the question of am I the danger?
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please.
Fish fear me, woman fear me. I walk alone on this barren wasteland of earth.
Oh god, I love the one that's like a whole paragraph.
I need to memorize that someday, and I'll say that on my dying club bed.
In the cab, you see a set of steering levers.
When I did my VR fishing stream, I was tempted to put that on my I was tempted to put that as a picture on top of my PNG.
Uh-huh.
And I'm still thinking of a way I can do that.
You can probably add that in. That's a powerful hat. It gives
It's
you
good.
plus to half-light.
It's the one that's like a foot tall.
Yeah, I know.
What can we do?
Is it even real, or is it just like a shitpost?
I don't know where one starts and one ends.
That's true. The line between reality and internet jokes is very thin nowadays. Even if it started as a joke, someone probably made it.
Okay, so I have the caress, I have the greaves, I have the gloves. All I'm missing is the head, right?
For what?
For the T500?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you want to get the head until the very end of the game.
Oh yeah. The fact that, like, you can't get the head. I kind of wish you could get it early if you did the tribunal in the best possible way, but, like, that'd be bullshit.
Yeah, but also it's I think it's just a job for completion. It's like, hey, there's this epic gear set, and then once you complete it, it no longer has any meaning.
Yeah. Yeah. It's literally there for an achievement for the most part.
Yep.
So, Plassia's story doesn't line up with yours. Let's phrase it that way.
For the record, Titus
Like Elizabeth.
did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about
Perfect lawyer.
I love her. She's the best.
She is great.
I wish she was more active in the plot.
Yeah. She deserves a bigger role. I want to see her interacting with Measurehead. Honestly, considering they're
little
both part
bit.
of the Union.
I want like a sitcom with the Union.
It's Measurehead and Liz living together. One of them doesn't pay rent.
Measurehead and his crazy explanation. Elizabeth is gonna need her medication when she hears Measurehead's exaggerations. There'll be trouble in town tonight.
Holy shit, you banged that out.
Oh, sometimes the syllables match up.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience.
No, but like the fact that they all have like
Doesn't fucking trust you.
real designs means like and like personalities means you can totally do a sitcom.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a diversion. Stay on.
Thanks, Rhetoric. I keep forgetting Rhetoric's my best intellect. No question, because I'm trying to get that fucking door open.
You need to rhetorize how they need to give you money. If you don't put points into rhetoric, you end up as Elon Musk. Nobody wants to be an Elon Musk.
Oh no. Harry buys Twitter. Alright,
Yeah.
let's see what my
I remember
options
I
are.
made a Disc Elysium shitpost back in the day, and I believe even what was his name, Joseph Anderson, when streaming Disco, showed that off, and I felt fucking flabbergasted.
Nice. Yeah, we're just gonna go with cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
End of my
Also, Titus's voice is just beautiful.
It's beautiful until you figure out. Oh wait, the scab leader also has the same voice. You can hear that in bit, but sometimes
Yeah.
it's the same actor.
Yeah. It's one of the Comtown boys, isn't it?
I am
Yeah.
fucking.
Or were they replaced later?
Duh.
Titus
Whoop.
Hardy.
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Personally,
I kind of wish there was a passive reaction speed check to actually make you duck.
we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus,
But, like, I don't think they would give you a passive for a morale or health check.
Yeah, probably not.
She emphasizes
It would be funny to just have Titus fucking kill you. If you're playing badly, though.
as she speaks.
I think it's possible to fuck up and get killed by them
The
if you try to take them in, but that's just a one-off, basically.
Yes, but only, I think, in the more Dead Cops ending.
Maybe.
That the fuck was a racist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Now that's true.
Show it to him, T. What's the
Turns to Titus, who's still breathing heavily.
Here, jerkwad. Listen,
Hey!
come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an
Always love it when there's a murder mystery in a medium of or whatever, be it a game or a TV show. It's usually a game, but
Right.
like minute 5, you realize, oh, the person that they killed was a fucking scumbag. So we actually can
Or
get
it's like-
this. Can get these characters to be morally complicated and actually still sympathize with them.
Or I like, in this case, he has done this crime, but that's not the crime we're investigating, and it's not attached to the case. So it is, to someone that can't read between the Union's lines, potentially a very good lie. Potentially.
Potentially.
What's on the tape?
on it.
Oh, I found it. For your future
Why?
discretion, whatever.
What's that?
There we go.
Dorga
I found my shitpost.
Oh,
If
fuck
you ever
yeah.
want to check it out later.
habit of mowing down civilians. Farmers mostly.
Oh, this is a big one.
Oh yeah, I was very bored at work when I made this.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
About evidence. The fuck are you?
It's a good question.
Fix, T. They don't care about getting the truth.
That's also true.
They are fucking keeping a score.
True.
Bulletin board.
Look, sir, I have a metric to keep up.
Bulletin board.
Got a quota.
We got nothing to talk.
Yeah, I'm not here to make sure that there is no crime. I'm here to make sure that the politicians can show that they are fighting crime. If crime is defeated, then I'll get fucking fired.
And there's nothing to hide behind.
Man, reminds me of how, like, a few
In
years
fact-
back, here in Poland, I believe it was in one of the bigger cities, some cop didn't make the metric, so he jaywalked and gave a ticket to himself, and that made it into the news.
Honestly, I'm just saying, I think crime is a little sexy. You could say, I'm hard on crime. Dropping that. Dropping that so that's out of my head, but it's in the ether now.
Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
I love Shanky.
Play it with your ass, cocksucker.
Cocksucker.
A tape player. It's not a problem.
He is very Canadian. Like, Glenn looks like a hockey player. I don't know
yeah.
how else to say it. And he looks like he's good at it.
Maybe it's too broken.
He has that fucking Viking vibe in his face and hair, but also workers' clothes, so he definitely plays hockey.
He sure thinks he's a Viking.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this tape?
Think we go into this shit deaf and dumb. You RCM aren't the only ones who know.
I would be interested
Agree for that.
if this world can get back to the original owners for a Hardy Boys, like, novel or choose your own adventure story.
Fingers
Something.
fucking crossed.
I'm more interested in them getting the world back, but, like, in the event that they can. So you bugged them. How?
Machines. We're in legit.
They're going to do the Hunter the parenting of this Elysium.
Yep. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Oh, that was bad. I think I just swallowed some liquid wrong.
Oh no.
That's not a puke thing, that's just a, oh god, throat scritchy.
Since way
Itchy scratchy.
Chief started taking swing lessons.
Huh.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Think I get the picture?
Yeah. Try not to whack off to it.
Love him. Fuck, you know who he reminds me of?
Yeah.
Lenny. From The
Yeah, kinda.
Simpsons. That's why I like him.
Very similar inflection on the voice, you're right.
Yeah. Alright, I'll get back to the investigation.
Fucking inside game.
Leave the tape. What?
Yeah, fuck your evidence.
I mean,
I'll sort
I'm
this on
gonna
my own.
take it, but...
Oh,
Because I don't think I have the brain stats.
maybe you'll need a reminder
Yeah, probably not.
someday.
In game too. Hey. What I want to say? Oh yeah, on my second run of this game, I actually ran like one end, I believe, at maximum physical, and I still didn't shoot the body down. I'm very bad at that.
I would be pissed. I would save scum.
Yeah.
Because it's
Probably
like, no,
should've thought of
I
this,
built
like-
to do this thing. So they
I'm
brought up the potential of... Oh, right, I didn't pay for my room. Oh,
I
well.
mostly did that to be the opposite of my previous run and both punch Kuno in the face and kick Measurehead in the face. Because
think
previously I had to rely on him to take the body down, and no, fuck you.
I got the spin kick off. And I think I did punch Kuno.
Hell yeah.
It's just
That's what 12-year-olds are boys are for. Punching them in the face.
with satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic.
I feel like this is the only game that I can think of that has, like, really good prose.
Command set.
And, like,
The tape starts.
I kind of wish I could say that about more games.
And machine sounds fill the air.
There's probably other,
This is the fucking village.
there's probably other CRPGs that have what I'm looking for, but
War.
try getting those running on Windows 10.
He's right.
When it comes to pros in games, this is probably top class, but like Planescape Torment was the previous top place. And the funny thing is that these two games have extremely a lot in common, despite the fact that one of them is a fucking D&D based fantasy game, and this one is like detective noir, also a fantasy world, but much more grounded type of shit.
Yeah.
But in both of them, you wake up with amnesia, you mostly piece back your previous life, and also the stakes are not saving the world, it's saving yourself.
Right. So I'm curious. You would probably know. Showing the strike leader the photo. How do you actually get him to talk?
I mean, if you give me the story of that photo.
I know what he says. And in fact, I made a preemptive warning when I started talking to him the first time, but I was never able to actually get him to go into detail.
Okay, no, as far as I remember, you just need to keep pushing on that, even as your brain screams at you not to. But if you back down even once, it just completely closes that off.
Oh, shit. I may have.
Lieutenant.
I don't know, it was a month or two ago.
Yeah. No, because I remember my first playthrough also, the brain told me you might regret it, and I said, you know what, I'll back down, I'll save and see. But then the option wasn't there anymore.
Well, yeah, because that's because you backed down.
Yeah.
Who's the Corti?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
What's Kohoy?
A village on the Samaran Isla, in South Safre.
I do want to see more
The kind of
things in this fiction. Yeah, I want to see, like, what Grad is like, what the Samaran Isla is like. I think he was there.
Maybe the tattoos would have an answer.
I have a very complicated relationship with the entire world building, because like on one hand, I think the amount of detail presented and the uncertainty of a lot of it is perfect, and it's very much like the real world where we also don't have all the answers, and I'm always mad at people who want their entire worlds explained and shit, because then it just becomes boring and you know the entire picture. But at the same time, I want to know what the fuck is up with the Innocences. What the fuck is up with them?
I would agree with the idea of I like not knowing everything, because we brought her up in just in the pre-discussion before stream so that we could just like get into the whole we're having a conversation tone sort of deal. Jessica Harvey, she said at one point, like, sometimes it is a very, very good thing for not even the creator to know everything about the thing they made.
Yeah.
And I actually agree with that full-heartedly.
Same.
Like, I love the idea of, like, making a world that is vague and meant to tell a specific story.
Do you know what you get when you make a world that is...
The creator is the only one who actually knows most of it.
Yeah. You know what you get when you make a world that has no vague points and and the author tries to explain every single point? You get J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Like, there's a world I'm writing where, like, the inciting incident for the thing that's caused the current state of the world, even when I talk about it with other people, I leave it vague because I don't even know what it was.
Yeah.
And I say, but it was unimportant. Especially now.
Yeah, I always like an approach to it like that. Sometimes it feels like a cop-out, but if everything around it is strong, you can just tell, oh yeah, no, that was a deliberate choice.
Well, like, in that world, if you want to know about the old world is still living memory for older people.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to find one that can tell you about things, but they won't know everything. They'll know their little sliver of it.
Exactly.
What was that at the very end? Silence? For me, I was more interested in making old world factions turn into new world factions.
Oh.
and
That's always
explaining
fun.
things like burial rites.
How did this happen? How did we get here?
Because we were talking about we want to see things in the Samaranisala or Grad, but like at the
No,
same
no,
time, it's also
I mean in the context of the story, like how did the old world factions get into new world factions? How one got into the other, what changed there, and why?
So I can
That's always an
actually
interesting take.
confidently say that because there are people from the old world in that position still alive that knew how to make that equipment, so they keep that old organization alive because it's a good thing to have around. It also, cop-out answer and a meta answer lets me make cool armor. It makes me make cool-looking things. Yep. You ever want to see a 40k Space Marine mixed with the Rocketeer from the Rocketeer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not until now, but now, yes.
Yeah.
It seemed
What do you think, Kim?
probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
You know what? I am curious. I don't think I said number 2 last time. But he did say he's gonna do it. You can't edit words into someone's mouth, even though you totally can. You're trying to make it sound like I think Coolsville sucks. Okay, then. What now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here.
These sound effects are just...
Testimony.
You can tell that the victim was in a bad mood because he said, "This time I'm really gonna do it, and not bitches love my mustache."
That picture is one of my favorite fucking disco memes.
Yeah. Turns out it was from some fucking LP of Simtown or some shit. I actually
Wasn't
watched
that
that video.
a Brutal Moose thing?
Yeah, I think so. It's the only video of his I actually watched, so.
I remember really liking Brutal Moose. I haven't watched most of his stuff or I don't keep up with him, but like good content otherwise.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
It's always a nice day for murder questions.
Great. I like
Hey,
asking
Classy,
murder questions.
You ever heard of true crime podcasts?
Hey, Clausia. Have you ever heard of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No. It's not a story the Union would have told you.
It's one of the cop myths.
What's this wildflower?
Looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Yeah, I personally imagine that made a noise. And just the specific noise it made, like a soft crunching, because if you can crumble a petal, it's dried out.
Dried and it goes...
Yeah, and that's a noise you can feel on your tongue.
Looks like a dried Maybell.
Definitely.
The one you caught?
It's the sound of grinding up herbs in your hands when you're cooking something.
Yes. Why was it there? I actually got to use a mortar and pestle in the kitchen recently.
I don't know.
Oh, really? What did you grind up?
Because of the wind.
Pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Or seasonings that included a pepper. Because
I have a mortar and pestle, but I don't much use it, honestly.
when you hand make chili oil, it's best to get the actual seasonings as fine as possible so that it just dissolves into the oil.
Oh, that makes sense.
It also spreads out if you were to use crushed red pepper or any of the chili flakes that you would personally use, it spreads the flavor out instead of making it into flavor landmines. Tayasari gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he?
Like, they
I never said he was.
did not have to do that much detail on how she put the cup down and then the noise it made. But fuck, I'm glad they did.
She doesn't care.
I mean, the amount of pros that Classy alone gets is just because of how horny Harry is. And you know what?
I mean,
get
that
it.
too. He's paying way more attention.
Exactly.
I wonder if you have advantage on some of these checks to make it so that Harry's paying more attention.
Who knows? Gotta open up the code. And I'm not gonna do it.
I don't wanna. The only thing that I know for sure about how roles work in this game is that there is one role that works the same way no matter what. And that's it. On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's interesting.
Oh, I had a heart attack. I pressed enter
Recorded via.
to keep the audio going.
It's authentic enough.
I pressed shift instead, so I had a heart attack.
Does he say he's
Oh no.
do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Something of that effect, yeah.
The phrase was used.
Lieutenant checks his notes and nods.
That was practically his pickup line.
Picks the cup back up.
In her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
God.
Also,
that
you're-
dude did so many war crimes. I'm so fucking wet right now.
That's me with Edelgard.
That's me with a lot of female characters.
Yeah, I probably look at that one lady from LobCorp and go, man, you've done some crimes.
That's a lot of characters from Lovecraft. And I love all of them.
Your assistant lady,
Angela. Yeah.
Angela, thank you. I thought it was Angela, and I'm like, no way. It's one of the
Wait
names
until
from
you-
Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, wait until you meet Bina. Holy shit.
Ooh, oh no. Okay, I started replaying Girls Frontline recently, and like the actual like commander that's like above you looks like me.
Oh, nice.
Like long white hair in all tied up, red coat. Red long coat. And it's like, oh, this is just me, but like a little hotter. Oh no.
Did he say
A goal to strive to.
was he pretty
Yeah.
on the verge of doing it?
We can always be a little hotter.
Oh boy was mentioned. I'll send you the exact picture because I used her.
Or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been.
Man, speaking of Girls Frontline, I'm so glad that Valhalla got a collaboration with them.
Yes.
I didn't play it, but the fucking amount of art spawned, I am very thankful.
It is the only gacha I play.
My
Because you're
roommate
scared
also plays it, and he got into Valhalla because of it. When that was
Nice.
announced.
Yeah,
Internalize them to keep
look at her.
until they just.
Looking. Where is it here? Moreover, I am looking respectfully.
Right?
I was gonna say running joke, and it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
How the fuck do you shower in an armor?
I thought you were gonna ask how do you fuck in armor, and I was ready to explain.
No, that bit is quite clear
It's
to me.
not hard.
It's not hard. Well, it is hard,
Well,
the armor,
correction.
I mean.
It's a little more difficult, not by much. There are people that I want to say it's the. Oh God, I don't remember their actual organization's acronym. I just remember the derogatory term for them. I feel a little bad.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's not that bad. There's an organization that some people in HEMA call the Tupperware Knights. Oh, hey! Thank you to Magical Mystic VA for the raid. I got something special for y'all. Hold up.
Oh. We're speaking of Tupperware and fucking armor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They go on a big trip every year. And it's a big LARP event. And there's a lot of sex that happens.
So it's a
And
basic
they'll fuck in
historical
armor.
recreationist
Yeah.
event. Yeah. Like my buddy was into historical recreation of like medieval Polish warfare, and that was the first time in life he saw pussy. So, I can believe that.
Is this MMD or VRMLV? So that is done. Oh shit. So that is done through Dan Sing Sing. Let me just fix something right quick.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
That is done through Dan Sing Sing, which is an MMD backend that lets you use VRM files. Let me just... Does that work? It does. Hades, oh fuck yeah. So let's just, you spent time with this person? Romantically?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer.
You've been using VRMLV?
With our little scouring.
I believe both are good.
You, your first love.
My friend just bought Dan Sing Sing at the time, and I'm like, hey, can we do this? And the answer was, yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
That's also just a really good way of putting it, because, like, I know a lot of people who are just wrecks because they've seen action.
Yeah.
And, like, you can tell when they're genuinely, like, relaxed. And not... Because there's the front, and then there's actual relaxation. And actual relaxation is rare.
You can see that, oh, those muscles can actually loosen up on him, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you got the stick out of his ass. Hell yeah.
Whenever you're ready. And
Dan Sing Sing can be gotten on Steam, notably. I know they have their own site, but that's what you're going to be looking up.
Give me a minute. My face is acting up. I'm just
Yep,
get a
yep.
pill.
Take your time. Now you've had some time. Can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually,
Thank you. No problem.
I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
Okie doke, I'm back.
He came from Lelystad.
Okay. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. It's just
Apparently.
from time to time the right side of my face acts up, and it's like it's not a strong pain. It's just dull
Was no use.
stinging, and it's irritating more than anything.
I'm kind of curious. The first time it happened, did you think it was?
Lelystad.
I mean, it only happened after surgery, so.
Oh.
We have a few questions you can have.
There were blades up there, and I'm still snotting up blood from time to time, so I'm pretty sure
Oh
that's
no!
that.
What did you get done?
The young woman craned,
Saturday?
trying to
Yeah.
catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy.
Because that's one of those things that, like, I hear, yeah, I'm still snorting up blood, and I'm like, are you? What happened? Doesn't show up in the Steam store. It has a longer name.
Oh, what, not when. That's basically for the past decade or so. I've been snoring like a motherfucker. I finally went to get that checked because my wife threatened to throttle me in my sleep. And turns out it's because of snuff tobacco use in my youth and probably bad ideas and such. I had an inflammation of the sinuses. So they got in there and cleaned that shit up.
Okay.
Because they were up there with instruments, I need to take care of it now.
That lines up. No. Was it sleep apnea or?
No, not really apnea. Just for the first time in my life as I remember, I can actually breathe through my nose now.
That is nice.
I've been a mouth breather all my life. Never liked that
Where is
insult
Lelystad?
because of that.
Pinoranye, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the...
Oh, no. I actually did get to talk to I talked to an ex-cop recently about Disco Elysium, because in the haunt I worked, just one of the occasional actors, he used to be a cop, got out of it because of, well, you can't change it, and there was just a bunch of shit. So he's one of those guys who it's like, no, this is too fucked up. And I actually was talking to him about Disco Elysium because, like, he likes video games. and was kind of interested in what I like to play. And I talked about the field autopsy thing, and he's like, those aren't words we use, but that's actually quite close to what we do.
I mean,
And I was
that's
actually
what writers
really
do, right?
interested in that.
Research.
Yeah, but like sometimes you'll see a writer who just writes something cool or writes something different.
Or makes historical fiction and takes the instructions on how to make red dye from fucking Zelda game without double
What?
checking.
Wait, okay, no, stop. Where? When did this happen?
I don't remember the guy's name, but that same dickhead that wrote the child in the striped pajamas made some fucking medieval historical fiction story, and there was a bit about a character making a red dye for his clothes, and the ingredients were fucking bit by bit from Breath of the Wild, and people instantly cut out that because it mentions like Hylian mushrooms or something along those lines.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it like choo-choo jelly?
Oh yeah, let me look this shit up.
All right, so you were both from Orania.
We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No, I was too old for that. And from another part of Oranian
I also just love how Cassia talks. She's just got a subtle vocal fry.
It was bad habit.
It's just,
yep. In a novel by novel called A Travel at the Gates of Wisdom by what the fuck is your name?
This could be worth.
Thanks to the backlog babes for the follow. Welcome to the cabaret. Hope you enjoy your stay.
By Boyne, whatever his first name is. I employed spicy pepper, the tail of the red Lizalol Foss, and 4 Hylian shrooms.
Like,
fucking.
How did he not know?
That's what happens when you just Google shit and don't double check it.
Wait, that also then brings up, when you look how to make red dye, does it give you the fucking Zelda Breath of the Wild
recipe, apparently. I mean, that happened like 2-3 years ago when that game was at the height of its popularity. So that's probably what happened.
Oh no. I also keep thinking that Boy in the Striped Pajamas is way older than it was. And that writer is still alive.
I mean, yeah.
Well, good to know that he continued being a hack.
Let me see. The book is from 2006.
What?
Yeah,
I
the
keep
film
thinking
was from 2008.
I keep thinking it was way older.
Yeah, because when you think about Holocaust movies, you think about the fucking Schindler's List. That's from the 80s.
I think of Schindler's List. I think of Night by Eli Wiesel, which is what you should get your high school kids to read instead of Boy with the Striped Pajamas. But we won't go there. Night's really good because it's basically autobiographical.
Schindler's List fucks me up every time because
Schindler's List is great.
I watched that movie and I was like, oh wait, I recognize that street. That's 2 blocks from here.
Oh yeah.
It was recorded where I live.
Name is Jay Clisto. Usernames like that because you're a duo channel. Fair enough. Either way, thank you. Sorry.
Sorry. But yeah. Okay, lighter topics. Like solving a murder mystery.
Solving a murder mystery where the first lead was sexual assault. Yeah.
Let's go.
Military man, but not a patriot.
He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person.
He didn't need to voice that.
Certainly not a patriot.
There's just something about that sharp inhale. Of like, damn, that is perfect. Thank you.
That's how we get us.
That's how you get us.
Fucking 2-person smoking
like
woman appreciator clap here.
I mean, of course. Do you see my profile picture on Steam or on Twitch? Oh no, and yeah. Steam, same picture.
Same picture. I appreciate it, of course. As
good,
I
that's,
believe some of your commissions are in my smoking woman folder.
Grab a shawl, though.
Once I get to 1,000 pictures in there, I'll make a percentage breakout down of it just for the kicks.
Can you tell me which ones? I'm curious.
I mean, I can send you the folder. I'm not gonna bring that up.
He was 42.
That's fair.
42? Are you sure?
Oh, it's a little funny to know I'm in your fucking smoking fetish folder.
He had many scars that
Look, it's
That's what
art
I'm here for. It's what I'm here for.
It's It's another one of my mutuals who's also a PNG tuber. She hasn't been streaming in a while.
some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days.
And ever since at Runners, it's a lot of Lucy and Kiwi.
We were selected.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you for clearing it up.
Kiwi was made for me.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm almost certain.
The adversary one.
Eye color?
Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing.
That is one of those, like...
He wasn't ugly. And he had a...
There are people that have been banged up throughout their life that, like, their eyes are pristine and beautiful, and it's still, like... It's such a... They stand out so much.
Yeah.
And, like, no, the phrase, it was strange seeing those eyes in his fucked up face, like, I know the exact thought. The exact descriptor there.
On his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile.
I hope Clausia's actor is still getting work, because damn.
Yeah, she's good at it.
Yes.
Is she?
Desire, if you can remember.
I mean, she's good at her character. Let me look it up.
I thought you
Says I'm
said,
here.
yeah, she's getting it. As in, yeah, she's getting work.
Almost blonde,
No.
with brilliant teeth.
She's been
Not nice to stroke.
voice acted in the final cut by Marine Dowry. And
Sounds vaguely familiar.
IMDb.
Interesting. I too have stroked his hair.
She's been in a short movie in 2021 as well, but nothing since then.
Yeah. I mean, like, sometimes they take a year off acting altogether. Sometimes it's a big project.
I mean, she's been in 3 projects prior, all of them in 2017. So it might be that she's on and off on that.
It could also be one of those things where most of the Estonian cast or Estonian team for Disco, they weren't game devs.
Mm-hmm.
Not primarily, anyways. Had a tattoo.
I mean, that was true for the original game, but not the final cut. They recast a lot of people.
Absolutely. I'm kind of sad that they didn't get old Kuno's old Kuno's voice back. Because, like...
Yeah, it was perfect.
Both are great, but damn. There's something about old Kuno that he is, like, near shrieking his sentences. What did it represent?
No, she's
Do you know?
British.
It was a map.
Oh,
no.
okay, yeah. She's a stage actress. She has way more theater credits.
Showing off to chicks, though.
Okay. Hopefully not a Helena Taylor-Joy thing, but, like, same idea of, like, wait, what do you actually do?
She's been, for games, she's been in Disco Elysium, The Falconeer, and Curse of the Sirats, which is supposed to come out this year, but I don't see any director credits, so I suppose it hasn't.
Weird. I mean, we've still got a month left. Showing off to chicks. How so?
Yeah.
Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
For some reason.
Smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are
Yeah, like, she's got...
tens, hundreds of them.
Like, she's standing near perfectly still, only to take a drag from a cigarette, but I'm imagining, as the actress is speaking, body language.
What was this?
Imagery that the game is almost impossible to do for a game.
And he says,
Or a game like this.
that was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that.
Yeah.
So she goes, okay, but what's this, baby? And he's like,
Like, I can imagine her here pantomiming.
"Build some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after
It's
star.
like slightly moving her arms to show her more own movements in that recreated scene.
And he's done.
But it's
horrible
like
things in every
slow. It's
Yeah. Sensual.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
And she's doing it perfect. Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they mean without looking at them.
Give yourself some more coffee. Where? I'm gonna. Oh, I can't zoom in from here. Okay. I actually kind of wanted to know if she had a carafe on that table.
He was a blue-eyed boy.
I think it's implied that like she's got a cap on her eyes because it's mentioned a few times, but I don't think it's actually rendered out.
Some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people.
The gained experience noise is like on par with the one from Bloodlines too. Just like beautiful.
He came to Ravish but killed himself.
Huh. Good story. Thanks.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Fuck it. I want to see what these do. I didn't ask this last time, I don't think. Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
What you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
He told me love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Fuck, she just drops it.
Her voice is like a slash through the air.
She just the fucking dropping of all of the front that she was doing. Perfect.
Next bit, officer.
Fuck. Perhaps, miss, it was communism that killed him?
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is
Fuck, they acknowledge this.
a couple of shapes.
Yeah.
They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning.
Tasia?
Is it even morning?
It's 2200
p.m.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
Team Purez, quiet.
I'm sorry?
I just called Endurance to shut up and called Team Purez.
I heard temperance for some reason. Sorry.
No.
Yeah. My B.
Accent
Something
acting
miraculous
up.
is coming, he told me.
The lieutenant blinks. His expression does not change.
Yeah, but you told me he blinked.
Let's see where this...
From way out in the northwest, he told me.
Cool.
Thanks.
Officer,
Thanks,
I understand that you're a necromancer, but I can't really deal with this shit. Can you not?
Oh my god, Harry would be such a fun Arcanum build.
Yeah. Have you ever played Arcanum?
I'm familiar.
Okay.
I was familiar when Seth reviewed it. And then
back in the
and then
day.
I tried it before I bought it. And thought, wow,
That's
that's
fair.
a good game. And didn't beat it. And then
That's-
Mandalore reviewed it.
That's a jank-ass game, and I got like halfway through it before, and the bug ate my dog, which was my best combat companion. I got so mad I uninstalled it, and only now after Mandalore's review, I thought, you know what, maybe this time. And I think
No, I
I'm
feel
nearing
that.
the end.
We're a toxicology report. Any idea of what it'll show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil.
The reverence that she's talking about when listing off medications is not unnoticed.
Make some nice.
It's quite expensive, miss, but we'll manage without your help for now.
I think we're finished with this line of questioning. Lieutenant puts the slip back in his notes and observes the young woman for a moment.
Gracefully,
Cool.
she pulls herself.
Officer, you want a toxicology report? Just go down to my bathroom and open up the cabinet.
Already done.
Took your speed, baby.
Look, all I'm saying, it ain't got shit on Peralodon.
Oh yeah. Man, I wonder what Peralodon feels like, considering it's a
Oh
fantastic
god,
artwork.
I can't imagine.
How do you get high off anti-radiation meds? I kinda wanna know.
The answer is it's probably very good anti-radiation meds, but like...
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh, that's... Sometimes I'll listen to this when I'm sad.
It's a good track.
It's good when you just need to feel shit out.
Instrument of Surrender, the main overworld theme that has that trumpet going on. That's just like it's 4 a.m. and I need a smoked track every time.
Yep. So I talked to Claudia about the tape.
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets.
I also know so many people that just act like Titus and like... Damn. They got those mannerisms down.
They've got response by that point.
They got the tough guy feel perfect. The tough guy who's actually a tough guy feel.
Yeah. There's like, gosh, how should I put it? It's not even a case of, I don't know, physical build or anything, but just sheer experience. You can tell when somebody decided, okay, I need to be a tough guy, but they've never actually done that before. And if someone was actually forced to do that day by day, it just gets natural, and you feel it.
Yeah. Granted, eventually the front becomes the real thing, but that's not an acting thing, that's just a person thing.
Yeah.
And nothing. She stands by what she
said.
Know,
scams are called a confidence job for a reason. Confidence is the first step to any kind of personality change.
Oh, yeah.
Gold on that tape.
Uh-huh.
Fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
She pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine.
I also just love his delivery of everything.
Yeah.
Just like it... I could drink that voice. And it'd only be a little harsher than whiskey. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Little funny.
Funny. No good. Goddamn psycho whore.
Yeah, like, in that, there's a rhythm to how he's saying it, and it's... You don't hear it often. The game has such good direction.
It's good, then. That fucking...
I agree.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Not officers. Visitors.
Visitors.
This is just perfect.
Well, maybe if we...
Fucking...
Not level the playing field, but move the playing field, it can go smoother for the lawyer.
We moved the goalpost. Now there's actually one on the field.
You're thinking, right?
Yeah.
Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
I don't know why I read the first one as just bitches, man.
Bitches be crazy.
Maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Yeah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
It's not some helpless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
Maybe she's still in denial? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe number 1 or 3, so be straight with me, bud. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
That doesn't line up, sir.
His voice now is meant to are growing increasingly silent.
That was something I was like really happy about with my rolls. I still got that bullet out.
The man is slowing
Oh yeah,
down.
that
Looks like
changes everything.
I don't know how to solve the case without the bullet.
I mean, apparently you can solve it without even checking the body once.
You
There's an
can't.
achievement for that.
I don't understand how that works.
Well, maybe I'll find out someday. But what I wanted to say,
Why don't you just...
what I particularly like with like Titus and how he's portrayed, is like this fucking instant jump from look, we're just protecting her, she's traumatized, to instant misogyny when things don't go his way. It feels so real.
It was there the whole time.
It was there the whole time, and the worst part is I can see myself 10 years ago in that.
Fuck! Oh no. Throws his
I
big
was a
hand out.
shithead.
petulant rage.
No, I think pretty much all of us were shitheads 10 years ago. It just depends on what that means.
Yeah.
That lying scam.
Like, if you can confidently say how you were 10 years ago,
Understand.
like, the answer was probably, yeah, I was kind of a shithead.
Yeah, exactly.
Because 10 years is a long time to improve or get worse.
Yeah.
Or get worse. Well, let's meet here again 10 years from now. We'll see.
Maybe.
On the floor, bed,
God, what the fuck am I gonna do when I'm going to be 39?
huddle.
That feels so distant.
It is.
At the same time, I remember back when my brother was born, I was thinking, oh man, I'm 15 now, which means he'll be my age when I'm 30. That's fucking forever in the future.
Yeah.
That's a year from now.
Damn.
Why don't we make it 40, huh?
I didn't even fucking notice.
You're not loud enough.
God. I love how
Gart,
much
calm down.
variation there is with Gart.
Beers?
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Hoppity
Honestly, the sheer amount of flags this game has without collapsing is a miracle.
Well, and you can
The more beers they get in them, the less.
with Gart specifically, like, just all of those individual flags are fascinating. But, like, by the first time I played, I think you remember this, where the net worth thing just kept popping up in the first playthrough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck does that
shopkeeper.
work? Fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
They fucked it up.
Hey.
You made it!
With a really weird roll too.
Hardcore to the mega.
Mm-hmm.
But you know someone who might.
That's it then, guys. Closed. We're going home, Kim.
That's it then. Case closed. We're going home, Kim.
Huh?
Lieutenant raises his brow.
Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they'll just kill you because they don't like you.
Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
All because you work for the wrong people? Oh, fuck it. Which one do you think, Mute? I'm just gonna give you full reign over this one.
Well, since we are going for fuck you, let's get money, and also want to incriminate them, because you're a foreigner.
Goddamn right. Don't come around if
Oh no, Shanky,
Oh,
no!
Shanky! No! I was complimenting you!
I'm not from around. That's not why we.
There we go. Don't go to the wild north if you are not white.
Oh, fuck. They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
Uh-huh.
That's the weak one. You flushed him out.
I think this is the same check I did previously, but it's genius.
It's great. I
Just-
love this line so much.
Just keep letting him talk. Man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol, either is small enough for you to have missed. He's on.
That's true.
He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
What happens if I keep talking? You gonna kill me too? In this bar? For nothing?
You just killed yourself.
sad.
I like Theo. Like, he doesn't talk much, but
But
he's
when he
so
does-
fully realized.
Yeah.
And he's kind of ballsy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like by the
Uh,
standards of the entire setting, he's just like, if he speaks up, shit gets real in this group.
I worked with some people like that.
Oh
Hear
yeah.
that, Angus? They're gonna kill me too.
There's an awful
Oh shit.
in your ears. Your body temperature spikes. Your
Uh-oh.
Oh, am I actually dead? Oh no.
the most terrible fear. Bigger
Half-Light, don't tell me that.
to your right.
You shut your pants.
The lieutenant
Aw.
is firearm. You only manage
Yeah, that's more dead cops.
to your left. Then no sound.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Screams
Yeah, as Volish said, you should have ignored Theo.
comes from more dead cops. Sad
Shoulda what?
You should have ignored Theo.
bodies of 2 police officers are found
That's fair.
floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation, but got caught,
I like that this isn't just a game over though.
gunned down.
Yeah.
Cause that's what it is, but like,
Such needless loss.
it's not just a game over.
Leader.
Even Harry having like a panic attack or a heart attack or just killing himself, like,
Follow if right-wing
All
vigilante
of them are
has
unique.
this much, you know?
and try to
Personality, yeah.
to
It could have been just been you fucked up. Get back to the main menu, but
Yeah.
no, they actually turned it into something. The fact that fucking shooting Kuno S is also a unique article.
Yeah.
Fucking cop disbarred because he shot a child. What did you expect?
I mean, the game will let ya.
Well,
Okay.
as they say, you can make any choice in this game, but some of them you can make only once.
Yeah. Anything is edible once.
Yeah.
The clowns are
Okay.
around.
So the question is, how far back am I actually?
This
Well,
their convo probably.
For the record,
I can just go through this one.
this is a
Yeah, just blast.
Cut the bullshit. It might take me a second to remember which one's which, and we'll have to redo a check, but this isn't as far back as I thought it was.
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit.
Fuck!
Tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent.
I don't think these are important. I don't even...
Don't forget your tape, lawman.
Fine.
Oh, it's tape time.
Yeah, this'll suck.
Oh, so we basically have to redo the whole hour now.
Don't worry. I can redo a whole hour in like 2 minutes, though.
Oh yeah, I know. If you don't actually read the text, it goes by real fast.
he's right.
Yeah,
I wonder,
No,
I
this
wonder how fast is
is-
the speedrun of this game.
Presses the button mark.
Evidence
pretty fast.
Symbol of
one of the other. It seemed authentic enough. The shortwave.
I mean, a 0% is probably like 4 seconds. You wake up, you should hang yourself on your own tie, and that's the end.
Now, there is one question I have about the variability of this game. Do you have to ever actually bring Kim?
I know that back on the original release, a lot of lines that were written actually did not account for you being alone. The game mostly assumes you're going to be in a pair.
Huh.
So I think that would cause issues. I don't know if they brought like extras for Final Cut. They might have. But I know people brought that up.
Because I know if you're too much of a fascist, Kim will just leave.
I mean, he still has to finish the job. He'll live for the day.
Oh yeah, for the day. But let me do one thing. Is there a thing where I can choose frequency of autosave? No.
I don't believe so now.
I wish. It's one of those where I want to, like, throw that idea to Zaum, but I also don't want to talk to them.
Yeah, not right now.
She looks chipped.
Why was there
Alright.
on
Recording. So this is the... identifies you as the target.
He's gonna do it so
To that effect.
Did he say whores a lot?
Hopefully it was mentioned.
He
I
was
think it was trying to scare people.
pretty sure he did all the
Coping mechanism.
afraid of what?
What you afraid?
I
Wouldn't.
Did he tell you he had?
Yeah, this is...
no.
Thank you for clearing.
This is... Because I think, like, the first
Smile.
part of, like, each disco part that I've streamed, like, the first of both LPs had some form of, like, I had a catastrophic amount of time lost and had to do things
yeah.
off air. So this is just how I do it. Because I remember what I selected for the most part.
I mean, not
And
the first
there-
one is probably when they start to fucking respect you. I think there was some time loss on that.
I don't recall. But like, well, there was one I remember where I had to do the whole first ever art conversation again.
Oh boy, yeah.
But I did that off air. Because like that was, I didn't save for 2 hours or so.
Oh no.
So I just did that off air like the morning after.
See that's the issue with games that are
I guess.
not combat heavy,
We have a few.
or just like don't have very common fail states that you can forget to save, and even if there is an autosave, that can be fucky.
No love for
Yes.
I remember back in the day,
Stupid man.
I was like 13 or 14 or something. I really got into Fallout 2,
Even
and I fucking
Oh,
died, and I open up my
no.
saves and I go like, oh wait, the last time I saved was 4 hours ago.
The last
Damn.
time I saved was never.
like
I guess
That's
I'm
the
going
fun
to play this
one.
for a week,
like
so that
That's
I won't be as mad.
that's how I bounced as hard as I did off of Fallout 1.
seeing those
Oh yeah, that's fair.
face.
I actually have all the Fallout games installed right now, aside from Brotherhood of Steel and Shelter.
I mean-
the swearing.
There's only 3 games in the series anyway.
Justice.
Hey.
Chin and mouth.
Tactics is good.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Severe.
You know
Tactics
what?
is good. Tactics is different.
Space with
Tactics is different, but I like it a lot.
it was
I
Yes.
spent a lot of time on Tactics multiplayer with my roommate. We did like teams for 1,000 points and just tried to figure out how we can piss off each other the most.
Oh.
He won. And he won by making a small frame character with a lot of sneak and
Yep.
0 other skills, just crawling around placing mines everywhere.
boy with thick arms.
I didn't realize that like Fallout Tactics absolutely wants you to just slam chems into you as well.
Oh yeah,
He went
absolutely.
Academy and ready for
The game's balance is electrochemistry.
when you're high. Fair. What do I mean? That's not.
Her voice is like a slash.
They're not.
The drugs there, I remember
Alright.
when we tried to get some people to play on Game Ranger or some shit, like one of those posts there.
Yeah.
So some random was like, we start the game, and he's like, okay, can we restart? All my characters just overdosed. Okay, restart. Oh, the other name, like, dude, what is your end game here? Because if you are trying to roll like a 10% chance to win, that's not a very solid deck you're building there.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you're playing meta, you should be slamming at least Psycho into you at all times.
Oh yeah, definitely. Psycho for the damage reduction every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Like me learning to not be afraid of cams was what turned the Fallout 1 Let's Play for me from having some difficulty to a fucking cakewalk.
Oh yeah. I remember being really afraid to do chems, not because I had never played a Fallout game before, because I started the franchise like most people with 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back to the previous games, because it's like, I have a bad PC. So it'll run. Or, my PC will at least be able to run Fallout 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
It ran Payday 2 at a buttery smooth 20. I got really good at 20 frames
Nice.
per second. Keep in mind, I was younger and had never really had a good PC.
No, that's understandable. Look, I remember the days when I was... Holy shit, what was that?
Keep talking, I realize there's a lot of grime on a part of my keyboard, and I'm just gonna hit it with a Q-tip.
Yeah, that's fair. I just don't look at my keyboard anymore. Like that's a biohazard.
Oh.
I need to replace it.
I actually bought, or not bought this time. My previous keyboard is one I bought. A fan actually paid for like a $40 mechanical off of my wish list. So now
nice.
I now have a pink and white mechanical keyboard with blue switches.
Nice. So that's
Which
more
also means I can
responsibility
take the
to them
keys
out.
out.
Yeah.
I previously had a mechanical, so I couldn't take the keys out, but I still have my key puller from my first mechanical.
That's rad.
I like this. I like it a lot. It's a nice keyboard. 40 is for keyboards and headsets what I would call the bare minimum for acceptable.
Yeah.
Anything below is like, shit, I need one.
I bought cheapest headset for a long time, and this time I actually got like a studio set, which, yeah, converting that would be like $40-50. And the sheer fact that it has a detachable audio cable that I can just replace the cable itself when it goes to shit, that's a game changer.
I also had that because I personally realized like it wasn't the money for me. It was I was able to find out like, well, when my headphones fail, 9 times out of 10 it's the cable. What happens if I buy a detachable cable headset? And the answer is the only time I've had issues is when it's been half plugged in, but it stays flush most of the time.
I haven't had issues with this headset yet either. Also with Blue Yeti, the same applies here. Replaceable cable. One of them got one of the USB ports bent. Don't worry, got another one. There's always another one.
And
oh gosh, what I want to say
wasn't aimed at you.
Oh yeah. Speaking of actually fucking Fallouts and being afraid of camps, I played Fallout 2 was my first one, and I played that when I was very young. I didn't even speak English back then. It was a lot of feel because my parents.
I was gonna
bought
ask, was there a Polish localization?
No. That's how I learned English, baby.
Oh damn!
You're thinking.
The funniest part is like I had a PC. My parents were like, "Okay, you know what? There's this gaming magazine. This game should be fun for you. It has a cartoon character on the disc. It should be kid friendly." It was Fallout 2.
Oh no, Fallout 2 is a game that like I know little kid me. I would not have picked up Fallout 2, not because I didn't know what it was, but because the Enclave soldier on the front looks fucking scary.
Oh yeah, definitely. But as I said, this was part of a game magazine that had, like a disc in a transparent foil in the front.
Right.
So that there was no actual game case there.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I didn't know what I was doing. But I ran into a lot of online, I don't know, guides and shit to figure out what's going on. And all the talk about addiction and stuff, I was like, wait a minute, addiction is bad. I shouldn't take camps.
Yes, quiet.
I shouldn't drink alcohol in the game because I shouldn't drink it in real life either.
Hoppity hop.
The window might.
Good kid. Yeah, let's see about this rhetoric check again.
Closet.
Not this time.
Tell them how bad they.
Fuck it.
And they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them
are really good. I love fail rhetoric.
Yeah.
Kim, I'm gonna need your gun again. What happens? What happens? Gun me, Kim. Don't talk, just gun me.
I didn't say anything. What are they whispering, Titus? I can't hear anything.
I don't know. Some kind of bitch fight, I think. Hey, bitches. No fighting in the union booth. Talk.
So, you put the gun in your mouth for the other guy. Couldn't even get it in your hand for me.
I love rhetoric so much!
This is
take
bullshit.
off now. It's fucking bullshit! I'm out here fighting for my fucking life! Hey, so if I were to, like, leave you with chat for, like, a minute, would you be able to?
I mean, sure.
Would you mind just talking shit?
Whatever.
Okay. Because
Hello,
my
dear
coffee's
audience.
empty.
I think you're mostly empty here.
Hell
Not-
yeah.
What's going on? Empty
We're gonna
room?
turn mostly into fully.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I can keep talking, really. Let me think. Shit, I don't have... I need to get, like, stories prepared for moments like this, because it happens on the other streams as well, and I never know what to say. So yeah, fuck working, right? I've been off work this week due to the surgery. I've never been happier in my life. Yeah. Let me think. If anyone's actually following my bullshit, I was supposed to work on a video for this month, but it's going badly. We'll see how it goes. The interview with Alex Cazares VOD should be up by the end of the week, probably. I'm having someone transcribe that and put that, or edit it as well. And I'll put that up once it's done. But actually playing The Void, the other game by Ice Peak Lodge, man, it requires painting with your mouse, and I am bad at that. And it doesn't just say you didn't do the thing when you fail, you can actually do the thing, but worse. And it's a resource management game, so you know what? That's real bad. I tried to use an auto tracker for a mouse to figure that shit out, to maybe automate it. No, doesn't work. I'm kind of fucking pissed. They should have put this game out on the DS. Apparently they wanted to, but it didn't happen. Maybe I can emulate it on a Switch. I don't fucking know. You know what? Maybe on a Steam Deck. Oh, maybe I should get a Steam Deck for that. Huh.
Who the
It's
fuck?
not like I'm going to paint any better with my actual hand than with my mouse, but hey.
What you
Welcome
got going
back.
on?
I'm bitching about the fact that I'm trying to play The Void, the other game by Ice Peak Lodge, for a video, but I'm really bad at it.
I can also totally imagine that it is gonna be poison for like video. You're gonna have to edit.
It's the amount of naked titty on screen is poison for the video itself.
That's what I meant.
The main problem is the fact that all the mechanics are painting on the screen with a mouse like in Arx Fatalis, and I fucking suck shit at it.
Oh, that sounds cool though. Is it something related to DPI or resolution?
No, not particularly. It's just the fact that the detection on the shit is very precise, and one of the main signs they want you to use, it's not actually accurately represented by the graphic in the game. You actually need to do it slightly differently, and I needed to hunt that shit down.
That's weird.
Yeah, and the particular problem with that is, if I painted it and nothing happened, that's fair. If I paint it and still use the resources, but it does the thing worse, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Take the legal documents out of the
Let's try to find a loophole in this deal.
The document doesn't seem to have any clause. Maybe, just maybe.
Oh, I went to double check, like, with the envelope. Kim's got a whole Marge Simpson going.
There's a loophole here. Harry, I don't think this is gonna work out. God, I remember one time we fucking streamed RE7, I think. Yeah, it was 7. For some reason, we had like an hour, a full hour of a bit where we sang Metal Gear Solid songs in Marge voice.
Is it because one of the main characters in it is named Marguerite?
Maybe, I really don't recall. Just at one point, it just went full Simpsons. And only one of us has actually watched The Simpsons.
Which one?
Not me. The American one.
That's fair. I like The Simpsons.
I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of clips, but I've never seen a full episode of it.
That's fair.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight. And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Well, it was snowing. I'm just saying, the man's got nipples like bullets, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Found a key hidden under a stone. Was it yours?
My friends use it from time to time to visit me.
I really hope I can do this thought cabinet this time.
So tell me, are you here to make things right?
The underground?
I'm not gonna make things just right. I'm gonna make them spectacular.
Beautiful.
He says this again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello.
Isn't it a Friday? Yeah!
He's already waiting.
He nods towards room 28. Is it Friday night? Feels like Friday.
Yeah. It does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather. Even the rain feels nice.
It is actually quite nice that, like, I have Fridays free again. It's...
Oh, based.
Well, like, because I had a gig for the October season.
Yeah.
And, like, that was Friday, Saturday taken up completely. Like, there were some days, like, after a shift that I would be like, yeah, I have the energy to stream, and I'd sit down on my computer, and I'm like...
Oh, wait, I actually
Man, I just want to play a video game on my own time.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk. Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me. You do.
Very well, I'll talk to him. First, I want to question you. I have so many questions.
Nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my...
Are you part of some
me.
illegal organization?
Potentially. I mean, look at that haircut.
Of his cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark.
I'm just saying, you can... No, I was gonna say something, but you could tell he's gay because he's smoky unfiltered, but, like, no. No, we gays,
Wait,
we smoke cloves.
Fellas, is it gay to smoke unfiltered cigarettes?
Mute?
Yes.
What kind of cigarettes do you smoke?
These are Marlboro Shred. All
Reds
cigarettes
are
in here
alright.
have filters.
That's fair.
I don't think that unfilters are legal here unless you roll them yourself.
Are you able to get Luckies? Lucky Strikes?
Besides,
Oh, yeah.
Then you can get unfiltered.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to
I'll be honest,
this cool.
over here it's just brand name and color. Like, there's no information on the box regarding, like, nicotine content and shit.
Yo, do you guys have those medical pictures on your cigarettes?
Hell yeah, we do.
Yeah, I love those! I used to know somebody would collect them.
Smoking increases the risk of eyesight loss, and it's a picture of an eye
That's
covered
true.
over.
Did you know that those images don't have to correspond to the actual message?
Yeah, I know.
I've seen the eye health one on something with some fucked up teeth.
Oh, yeah. I think that there was this running joke over here way before we even got the pictures, just the text was implemented on the boxes. A man walks into a shop and buys a pack of cigarettes. He picks it up and it says, "Smoking increases the risk of impotence." He hands it back to the cashier and says, "Please give me the ones with cancer."
Oh, that one's alright. Wait, sorry, I just got a fucking news story. That FF16's Clive will be more involved than FF14's Warrior of Light. The Warrior of Light's pretty fucking involved.
Yeah, they're thrown into pretty much of a character later
It's kind
on.
of the story about you. You know?
Yep.
Wait, but I just found you again.
just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going
I
to
love
stay
the
like this?
picture for the smoker on the balcony.
He's right.
He's got a look. I like him.
Time to break out the booze. A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club. Music blasting.
Yeah, Shivers is probably my favorite stat outside of visual calculus.
1,000 shivers.
Yeah, Shivers know what's fucking going on every time you
Shivers
need it.
says, "Yep." I don't think I've seen a good failed Shivers. Like a catastrophic Shivers fail.
No, I don't think anything happens there. Like,
Wait. Isn't a failed Shivers check the one where Harry can, like, look at Elizabeth and not figure out anything about her?
oh boy, I know
And
that
just-
Shivers is part
Is that a
of looking
shivers
at the
check or is that
billboard.
perception?
Might be perception.
I can't remember what failed checks do what. Rhetoric's always fun.
There's always something.
Say one of these fascist or communist things or fuck off.
Oh, fuck off. Okay.
I thought
It's
that was a
time.
joke.
No, doesn't actually line the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, wait. I had that saved somewhere. Let me get the actual text on
It's
that.
time to get political.
What does it mean to be political? These things are political. Yeah, that's also rhetoric, as I thought. All right, here we go. We're devoting all your available brain cells to coming up with the question about communism. Scratch that, to coming up with the question about communism. The alpha and omega of communism questions. And that question is, are women bourgeoisie?
Oh, that one! Like, I've not seen that one because I've not done any of the vision quests because the tribunal happened.
Yeah.
And like, I feel a little ashamed to admit this, but like, my first run through of Disco Elysium, I made sure to only do, side content until the main plot opened back up, you know?
I remember.
And that is a bad way to play. I had a
my
good
friend
playthrough,
committed the same
but
mistake.
yeah. I was also
I
a little
remember-
scared to commit things to the thought cabinet.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember I was bewildered that you only got the church dance scene after getting shot in the tribunal, and the game accustomed for that. There was a line from Kim about it.
Oh, the Anodic Dance Club?
Yeah. How are
Yeah.
you dancing when you're limping?
Yeah, I thought that was really good, because it's like, oh, you accounted for that! That's so cool!
Yeah, that's really great. Yeah. But yeah, my friend did the same thing where he beelined towards Ruby, and he missed a bunch of stuff as well.
Yeah, for the record, like, I'm sorry to anyone in chat right now that hasn't played through the whole game, or anyone in the VOD audience that hasn't played through the whole game, but, like, I have, and on air. This is an experimental type of LP where I'm just openly talking about the game.
The fucking
Like,
VOD will say
spoilers are
second
fine.
gig.
Yeah, or no, second runner, because the best
Second
friends
runner.
took second gig.
Ah, yeah, I see. What I want to say...
So I took Zone of the Enders, a franchise I never finished.
A franchise I never played even. That's for myself.
I played
but
I never finished them.
I need to play it someday.
They're good.
But regarding the vision quests, I also never did any of them. Because when I initially played the game, they were not in the game. That was the initial
Yes.
release. And the second time around, I committed a bad, dumb, stupid mistake where I decided, you know what, I'm going to get the... I didn't get the political thought in time, basically. I stalled on that, and I didn't get any of them unlocked. And on the dream on the third night, I didn't know that's the hard limit there, and just I couldn't unlock any of them. So
Hi, Lily.
I watched
That's
them
our-
online
That's
at
our
least.
lucky LobCorp friend.
Oh, hey!
Yes.
I believe I watched you play Silent Hill with the lovely lady over here.
Yes. That's Lobotomy Corporate. Fuck, has your image the whole time been a LobCorp reference?
No, not really. I think it's just because of my channel.
Maybe. Oh, Icon
this
as
is
in...
just this is just a Jill redraw that my friend made in
It looks
2
like
minutes.
an ancient... I can kind of see that. I can
A
see
bit like
those
a nugget,
wires
I
cross.
suppose.
Yeah.
I mean,
when you said
got-
icon, there's like 2 ways I can take that, and that's either like a reference or you are an icon to the LobCorp Bruina fandom.
I mean, I hope I am. Holy shit.
What's the fucking company? Type Moon?
Project Moon.
Project Moon. Who the fuck is Type Moon?
That's the Fate and Tsukihime
I was gonna say, is that Fate?
It is Fate.
Project Moon, yes. Oh, they make good games.
I would fully agree. And also,
Type Moon
I
is
do
Melty
have-
Blood. Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Melty. God, I love
I'm
that game.
sorry.
I'm just saying, I fucking love Melty Blood. As someone who's never read Tsukihime, just beating the shit out of people in that game is fun.
It's a very good fighting game, just genuinely. I don't care that it's based off of Tsukihime.
Yep.
I got excited that the guy who wrote fucking the When They Cry series is doing a Silent Hill, even though I've never read any of them.
Oh, dude, I am so fucking hyped for that. I've been reading Umineko ongoing, when it was ongoing, when I was 14 to 18. Like, every half a year a chapter dropped, and then you had to wait another half a year for a translation.
That's me with Homestuck.
Yeah. And just the fucking amount of insane fury crafting and trolling and shitposting that went on the JP board of 4chan was magical. That was formative years of my life.
Of that time, yeah, I see it. Do you think if Vice was popular enough, he'd be a Tumblr sexy man? Well, do you?
I mean, the Grimoire of Vice? Yeah, he deserves it.
I mean, if we're talking Grimoire, yes. Liam O'Brien has a voice that I can only define as Tumblr sexy man core.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Either way, only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth. As
Gay, homosexual, gay. Fully believe that Grimoire Vice would be a Tumblr sexy man if Nier was a smidge more Nier is like one of those series that's like, it feels so weird that only one game is like stratoscopically popular. Because the game that like would create Tumblr sexy men and like Twitter thirst traps is like as accessible now.
I think that the Replicant remake did a lot for it. But
it did a little.
Still...
It did a little, but it wasn't lasting.
Yeah, it wasn't lasting, and what's more important, Automata sold a ton, but I feel like that game has just incredible staying power because people who never played it or know anything about it can still draw 2B's ass and get traction. Whereas no design in Replicant has that kind of oomph power that just got people horny for nothing. Which is a fucking crime because Kaine is the best character that Yoko Taro ever wrote.
She's up there. I've forgotten most of the fucking Drakengard 1 cast's names, but every once in a while I'm like, oh yeah, there's one lady that likes to eat babies. That's true.
Oh yeah, Ariok. I mean, with Drakengard 1, they're barely Ariosh, yeah, they're barely even characters. To be honest, that they get like 5 lines.
Do you think
Kaim gets
that,
1?
Okay, hear me out. Do you think that if Drakengard was made today, that Ariosh would get people thirsting over her like Makima, and then people would play the game, and then go, how did I ever do that?
Well, I believe that would be the case, and I will also call these people cowards.
I do too, because like, keep in mind you're talking to an Edelgard fan.
Exactly. I mean, I never played Free Houses, but I'm also an Edelgard fan, so you know that's.
But she's also hot.
Yeah.
But also the church is evil. Edelgard did nothing wrong. Exactly. Nothing.
Your Honor.
I want to make her worse. Yeah.
Oh my god, you know what? I just wanted to repeat a shitpost, but actually in the context of the conversation it fits perfectly. Your Honor, if you are what you eat, then my client is an innocent child.
No! Stop that!
Take care, alright?
Well, you ever done Black Eagle's route for Edelgard and then never touched the game? I never beat Three Houses. I found out to romance the one character that I want to romance, I have to go through some fucking clandestine, like, puzzle to even do it. I also like that with Three Houses, you can, before the plot actually kicks off, you can poach people from the other houses. So if you really like Hilda, but you want to play Black Eagles, you can have her. Like me! I like Hilda.
I don't know,
Hilda is
Jack.
surfing fun. I
As
love
far
her.
as I'm concerned,
not that hard.
That game has 4 characters, and that's Edelgard, the Pope woman,
Rhea.
male Byleth, and female Byleth. And they
That's
all
fair.
exist at the same time.
And I guess Sothis, but that's basically Byleth.
Oh yeah.
In my memory. There's something different about him that I just can't put my finger on.
Of course.
One
His
day I
shirt.
will get a Switch.
Why is his shirt always unbuttoned?
Shirt.
His head squints his eyes, trying to hold back laughter. His shirt.
His shirt.
Oh god! Now that I know what this game, now that I know where this is going,
His shirt. No, I don't know why his shirt is always unbuttoned.
his mouth tightens as though trying to hold something back.
He's barely holding it together. It's all from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness.
Oh,
His Sunday friend.
like I immediately got the balcony smoker as gay, because
Yep.
look at him, listen to him. I have a sense for these things. Give me your shirts. Oh, this is the hat.
The hat and the kimono is in here.
Yes.
Because
Old photo
they're
of
into
the
race
same
play.
apartment, dated year 01. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's put it on.
Slot it up.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
And the hat?
Do I have a
Oh.
wide-brimmed hat that isn't that?
That's what they call silk hiding steel. Or ceramics in this case.
This goes really hard, actually.
Feel free to screenshot.
Feel free to screenshot. I also do actually believe that the Edelgard thing isn't actually all that hard, but it's more effort than just doing any other, of the things. So my brain just listed it away as, yeah.
Well, I want to go back a bit, but when you started talking that, you know what the game is going for now. Did you not catch that the first time around?
Not catch what?
With Harry's responses to the...
Hold on.
smoker?
This actually does go hard. I feel like I'm a character from Stray. Except for the bow tie. We need to fix that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My
Let's go,
one
Braton.
good friend that hasn't spoken.
Well, no, because
That
your
scares me.
inland was it was too low at the start, unfortunately.
Yeah. Quarterly Business Magazine. An empty ashtray.
Yeah, gosh, what I want to say. Yeah, I love the fact
soaked
about
up in a
Disco that Harry is both a pre-made character and also you can define him in some way. So that man is always bisexual, but you can push him really hard to do that closet.
Dates for open lecture. My running theory is that every human being in the world is at least a percentage bi, but sometimes that percentage is 1. Buckets of paint on a layer full of newspapers.
I can believe that.
Oh no, he killed a previous detective, one made of newspapers. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. I have a bed like that. It's a bit higher up though.
Yeah, high beds are better.
A sword hangs from here. In its sheath. It's a saber.
You have acquired the hat.
The Sword of Damocles.
Wait.
It looks good on you.
Factored that in?
His hands are clean and
well
cured.
Huh.
This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government.
I think I can say without any exaggeration that this is my most hated character in this entire game.
Really?
I hate this piece of shit so much.
Is it because he's a politician?
No, it's because...
Or a moralist?
He's a moralist, and because he skirts over everything by feigning incompetence, but if you get directly to him and start accusing him of the murder, he cuts through the bullshit really fast. So it shows, oh, you know exactly what you're doing with all that politics speech.
Mm-hmm. Point to the Samaritan hat. We'll get to that right after you tell me the story behind the Black Samaritan hat.
I got it from the head of the Samaran delegation on my trip to Lomantang. It's made from a special...
Yeah, I think this is like
It's an emblem of...
the most direct he'll ever be with you.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not anything that he needs to actually hide.
Yep.
Causes.
Fucking moral turn.
Mm-hmm. I don't like them.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
Which sucks, because Kim is, like, big into him. It's his
I
one
mean,
problem.
He's big into moralism in general, but not the organization necessarily. He's just like, well, they pay my bills, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. You've actually witnessed the lynching.
Sorry to say I did, officer.
Alright, this is the break we've been looking for, Lieutenant.
Detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
He eyes the
This is because you did it.
Who smiles and spreads his hands. Yeah. Yeah, I wish that... Yeah. Yeah. Is it because you did it, Mr. Village Wren?
I did it?
Man scoffs.
Accustomed to being spoken to in that manner, let alone
By a man dressed like this. My apologies. I misspoke. I mean, what did you say? Don't jerk my chain, paper jockey. You did it, didn't you?
The meaning of this? Is your colleague here trying to arrest me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. He fucking exactly cuts through it.
Cases.
The moment his authority is being leveraged against him, no.
Yup. He shuts down.
Mm-hmm.
Correction, closes up, not shuts down. Shutting down would mean he's not talking anymore.
Yeah.
What gets on my nerves is murders. Did you kill him, man?
I won't stand for it. What's your name? I'll have your badge.
Lieutenant Yefrater Harrier Dubois.
For years, I've never seen a Lieutenant Yefrater behave...
You've probably never seen a Lieutenant Yefrater.
Get out.
Yeah, probably.
Good God.
Double.
One more time like that, and they'll have...
Oh, this is the best.
More trouble.
And I'm dressed like this. What happens if I try again? Yeah.
But if you go with his line of talking, it will be like, oh, you know, you can join the Moralitarian as a associate nation, and then you can be voted to be a full part member. Oh, did anyone get ever voted as full part member? No, but you've got a very good chance.
A very good chance. A higher chance than 0. Perhaps 1.
Perhaps even 2.
No way.
God. You know, for all the shit I can give the European Union, it actually works.
I mean, define works, you know?
Our public transportation throughout the country got much better since we joined them because of all the funding.
I would like a big train.
Yeah.
That is one thing, like, I look at the world, and, like, I'm not trying to get too political here, but the idea of, like...
Okay, now, just to be clear, the inner city communication got better, the intra-city one got privatized, and they actually disbanded a bunch of railways, which is bullshit.
I should also put it on the table that, quote, define works was a bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I get it.
It's like, wait, hold on, this might actually be...
No, but at the same time, I get that this is not a topic that would ever get brought up here naturally, so you know what, I'll just go with it.
Sure. Good, hold on. I need my feet out.
You know, you need to know whose money you'll be paying with in 20 years when the dollar gets replaced with eddies.
Hold on. The more I make this fashion abomination, the more I like it. This is like making something gourmet with hot Cheetos. Hold on.
Quick, Squidward, imagine him in bad clothes. Oh no, he's hot!
I need... Titus Hardy. Rhetoric. Do I have anything that is removing rhetoric? No. Good. Is there anything I own that raises rhetoric? The
You know what
answer.
race for drink?
Oh.
Oh yeah, white polo shirt. Also,
This
this
also
meant
goes
also
kind
it's
of hard.
also smoking. Would increase it, I suppose,
Do I
temporarily.
have smokes? Why don't I have smokes?
What a crime!
We're fixing
Probably
that.
because probably because you have to buy them. I don't think you ever get them for free.
No, I don't think you do.
Yeah.
When does the free to close? Oh,
The
thank
hardest
God.
to get the drug, the one you have to pay for.
Is this a...
All right.
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
The grayed out one.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I thought for some reason that meant I can't.
Holy shit! A beer more expensive than a pack of cigarettes? Oh, I guess they don't have taxes in Revachol, right?
I was gonna say it depends.
That explains things.
Clunk into the machine.
Ooh.
Man, I can get like 3 good quality beers with 1 pack of cigarettes.
I mean, prison currency, right?
Oh no, just 1-to-1 in real currency, but also yes.
Pop some Astros. How do I smoke these? Just like put the lid end in the mouth. Why do I need both hands for this? Wait, am I doing like... Do I have an idle pose?
They added some in the patch, yeah.
Which patch?
The one where they also gave you an achievement if you manage to convince Kim to wear the peace jacket. And also a bunch of other shit. I know there's an idle animation.
There we are.
I don't know if it has a special trigger, but there's like an idle animation where they stretch each other's back. Like they're in a gym.
You know what would be really cool? If that was based off your stats.
Might be. I'll be honest, I didn't check in with the game since then.
That's
so
fair.
it still has mysteries for me. And that's terrifying.
Oh shit, I didn't... It's a rhetoric check,
no.
ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
No, but I have an
But
XP point.
Oh, great.
I was saying, oh shit, I didn't spend it.
Oh, fair. You've even got to...
You again. What is it?
What is it? I also like that that's just a spittoon. Oh, hell yeah!
Let's go!
Bad, dear. Bring
Okay, so we're not gonna get shot this time.
Titus will never falter.
That's it then. Case closed. We're going, Kim. Lieutenant raises his brow.
Go on.
Write it down, Kim. Martinez will just kill you because they don't like you.
Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because you're a
Let's go.
foreigner.
Damn right.
Oh, I thought we were going to go with a different one this time. Okay.
No, I think I literally just made one wrong choice.
Yeah, I know, but wanted to see other options, but that's fair.
I think I did other options in the previous playthrough.
Yeah, probably.
Come to the Wild North if you are not white enough.
Just hang you, shoot you, light you on fire. Yeah, fuck it. They don't care.
We didn't light him on fire.
Cause if you don't care, then we don't care.
That's the weak.
That's for nobody.
Flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Theo's voice is just perfect, too. It's got that perfect amount of age.
Yes.
A glass
Older than you.
or a 38 caliber.
Older than you is the important thing, yes. Because, like, Harry's like, what, 40-something?
I think canonically 44.
Knows what you're trying to do.
I thought 43 for sure. So, if
44,
I was
44.
one off...
Steal
Yeah,
yourself.
1 year older than Kim.
Just ignore Theo.
Yeah.
Despite the
Kim
fact that at the
first.
beginning you think like you're like 60 and fucking dying because of whatever wreck your body is. But
I would
no, you still got
love
time.
here if I was wearing the actual chest plate if that actually made me soak the bullet. Look at
What if
Kim
they pop you one
first.
in the eye?
His notebook.
That's fair.
Is resting on his holster. He gives you.
Okay, but what if I hit it?
What? What does that mean?
Oh no.
One.
Oh no. Yeah, 1. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason?
We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
There we go.
Wheezing.
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him.
Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Till what?
Stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt.
See, this is what I like about Titus. He fronts hard.
Mm-hmm.
When he realizes shit's this bad, he'll drop it and talk. Like, he's tough. And he's actually tough because he's earned it. But,
Goddamn,
like, you know?
You sound like you're dying.
Oh,
He's a hard ass.
That, every time when Angus is actually distressed, he's the softest on him.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. He's the group parent.
Angus.
Yeah.
Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus.
Human can opener.
Lizzie, your help.
That is my favorite thing that ever came out of this game.
Fine.
That's a great phrase, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Long walk along the coast.
Walks off without looking back. If I were to follow her to the coast, would she be there?
I don't believe she will.
I think this conversation goes on for too long for you to check.
Yeah.
See, you didn't kill him. He was already dead. Kim, we did it!
Give only you can see.
I need validation from my friend. So you didn't kill him. He was already dead?
It's not a real achievement unless Kim acknowledges it. We all know that.
Yes.
You hanged
It's why when Kim is upset, I feel bad.
bullet in his eye.
Yep.
Another nod.
Why?
Like,
As the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
if there was one thing I'm mad at this Elysium about, it's that it kills every single who's the best RPG companion of all time conversation. Because there is no
Yeah.
fucking contest. It's always Kim.
Well, so if you can remove Kim from the conversation, then who?
I would say either Boone from New Vegas
I like Boone.
or Kreia.
Oh, for the record, we should also note animal companions don't count because I know some people who are like, oh, Koromaru. That doesn't fucking count. Otherwise,
But
I'd
yeah,
say Rex.
Yeah, either Boone or Kreia, I would say.
Rex the dog from New Vegas, not Rex the Krogan.
the Krogan from Mass Effect. Sure. You know
Human
what,
or
Rex-
alien, we're all just...
Rex was also alright. Considering...
I love Rex. I love Grunt, too.
Grant was okay, but Rex was like the only party member I actively liked in Mass Effect 1, and I was sad that he didn't get more dialogue.
So I agree with you, but I also like Garrus. But then, like...
He's
but,
okay
like,
for a cop, I guess.
Yeah, but, like, then I, like, thought about Garrus for more than 2 seconds, and it's like, wait, okay, so Garrus is a cop, but he's an ex-cop, and technically, CSEC is no more than just rent-a-cops with guns? And then it's like, wait, the reason he didn't want to be a cop anymore is so he could be Archangel.
So he could go vigilante.
Wait. And then he'll talk about how he didn't like CSEC because he couldn't do vigilante shit, and it's like, wait, no, even Garrus.
Yeah. Especially Garrus.
Yeah, no, after that, it's just like, fuck. You know?
The world was a different place 14 years ago.
Yeah, but, like, I was thinking of that until I replayed Mass Effect.
Yeah. I mean, you don't actively think about that stuff, usually, I think.
You don't really think about that stuff until you either replay it or play it for the first time, or when you're not engaging with it, you just remember your memories of it.
Yeah. You remember that he was sarcastic, and in 2 he had to do a lot of calibrations, and he has a
Yes.
cool visual design because he's a Turian.
He
And
does.
that's about it.
Turians look fucking rad.
They look very rad.
I like Rex. I can't. I hate that I can confidently say I don't like Tali. Because she's a genocide
same.
apologist. And it's like, how did I not pick up on most of this?
Yeah, that's fair.
What happened
No,
Sunday night?
Came down. She seemed really out of it.
Sorry, keep going.
No, I just want to say I never quite got the fanatical zeal that Tali got in the first game, and I didn't even know about it until she got remorseful in 2, and I saw the fan reaction.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's a known character in the first game, honestly. Most of her dialogue is exposition about the Koreans.
And like, you know... Fuck, what's her name? Why have I forgot her name? Not Arya, that's another... Same
Yeah.
race, though. Liara, thank you. That's why I thought Arya. No, I actually like Arya. She's cool. I kind of like hanging out with the Renegades more. Because at the
That's fair.
very least, the Renegades aren't like... They're honest.
It looked like she redosed.
They gotta do some shit.
I've seen that look.
For the shits and giggles. And maybe some human supremacy, depending on the game.
Oh, even Renegade me let Ashley die. Like, I went Renegade for the LP, and no. No. I may do whatever it takes, but I won't have racism on my ship. Thank you.
I've done that.
How'd you know?
10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
The rat-faced man. That's not rat-coded. That's not rat-coded at all.
No, not really, yeah.
He's kind of
His voice-
bird-like.
His voice is rat-coded, but not his face.
He's like a big bird, like an eagle. Or a vulture.
Kinda. I kinda see that, yeah.
But not a rat.
You don't get to.
Is it because he has big ears?
You're still on the bench.
Mouse-coded.
Easy too, Angus.
You turn around, turn back to him, and suddenly his torso is triangle-shaped.
What happened then?
Went upstairs. Sure as day.
I like rats.
There was a bullet hole.
And I like people that look like rats or birds.
Dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
I did like animal analogies to humans because I'm bad when it comes to visual calculus, and I just don't see it usually.
That's fair.
Unless you've got a really hooked nose that just looks like a beak, I won't see it.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess now that I think about it, a lot of the people that I think like, oh, kind of bird-like, it's like, huh, they do have larger
nose, yeah.
noses, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much
I don't
it.
really think about it more than just like, it kind of looks like a bird. If I have
Yeah.
to visualize this person and like think of descriptors.
I think the only other time when I could describe someone as like bird-coded in the face is if they have the same hair as Heihachi or Phoenix Wright. Because
Yeah,
that's
but
just
that's not
wings.
real. That's not real.
That's true.
Nobody looks like that. Well, people don't look like that by default.
They need some hair gel.
Doesn't Phoenix use gel?
He does. It's
Or like
canon.
brush it back? Both. Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
Remember the 2 girls?
I love how most of this feels like a podcast. And we
That's
just so
what you
happen
get
to
with
be
me.
playing disco. Yeah. Earlier you said that the girls asked for your help. Was this the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang it.
Let's be honest here. You played it. I played it. We know what's going on here.
Sent.
I
It's the
assume
fact
anyone that's currently watching watched the first help, which is a bad
Yeah.
assumption.
I mean, still, we can't genuinely react to what's going on screen.
Unless you
that-
find something you've never seen before.
Oh yeah, definitely. But as this is just the main plot line, then yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, for example, I've never seen the pigs. But, like, I've seen the pigs, but I've never seen the pigs.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because I watched a best of.
That's gonna be a thing.
It's her, isn't it? The missing 830? That's the other girl?
The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. Shuts his mouth.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know.
What are you, more lantern?
Yeah. You're gonna stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you?
Glad you understand.
Oh. He picks his words deliberately.
He's been a fucking frontman for this bunch of losers for a decade now. You pick
Plus,
up
you
some
didn't
skills.
kill him. Why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about? I keep forgetting how I'm dressed.
There are people after her from the old world, where she came from.
These people? Who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the Moral Intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
Oh, since we were talking about it earlier, it finally came to memory that I never actually said my pick for, like, removing Kim. What are the best party members? I'm probably going to be the first person in this discussion to bring up Fallout 4.
Uh-huh.
I like Hancock a lot.
I need to Google that.
He's the ghoul.
You know
He's the ghoul that dresses like the revolutionary and is shooting drugs all the time.
And why would you help someone like...
That's fair. That's fair.
I love
That's
him.
A solid design.
Yeah, he dresses like a revolutionary. I love it.
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
The South rises again. Yeehaw.
Oh, no.
Comes.
No, not that kind of revolutionary. You do know there's a difference between the Revolutionary War and the Civil War, right?
I suppose, yes.
Revolutionary is the colonies versus Britain, and then the Civil War is a civil war.
One of them started with T, the other one was for the state's civil rights. Rights to what?
Their right to what? Oh god. I love the fact that the first recorded diss track in history that was like an actual song is more than likely from the Civil War.
That's rad.
Well, because Union Dixie was the Union Boys. They heard like this banger of like a war anthem from the Confederates. And the Union was like, that's a damn good song. We're gonna write that to talk shit about you.
Oh, that's always gold.
And the first line is, oh, way down south in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alec. And it's like, oh, fuck. Holy shit.
When you take something that belongs to someone and just turn it into something else and that gets remembered better than the original, that's just the ultimate insult.
It's probably like a petty thing to do, but like, who the fuck cares? They were fighting so that they could keep slaves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck respect. Who's Tibbs? The 830.
He's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
They did talk about a window replacer. So who killed the Merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
I also love moments like this where it's like, you're so fucking wrong.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Club.
Like,
maybe the shot missed. Maybe.
Like, pretty much every lead you get is wrong.
I like that.
The dramatic irony on a replay is sweet.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, I'm playing to see how far I can bring the plot, but, like, I know what's going on. I know nothing I do is, like... Because, like, things I do matter, but, like, not in the way of, oh, I solve a case the different way. No, the guy who did it is always going to be in the one place. It's the journey.
Yep.
And you had ideas about his past, too.
One of those mercenary buddies of his.
I mean, the past did catch up with them, but it's just the past of the country rather than an individual one.
Or it could have been someone else.
I fucking love the Deserter as a character, and honestly, like,
He's
when
great.
we meet him, I'm probably gonna talk straight for 3 hours.
Oh yeah. Like the fact that he shows up once in the entire game, but the characterization is so strong that you get everything about him.
He shows
solid
up
gold.
technically twice.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Maybe 3 if you really want to stretch what I mean.
He's calm.
What
But
would
like
you mean by free?
he's on screen once. The bullet in
Oh, yeah,
the
his
window. The visual calculus check of the bullet in the window.
The bullet,
but then there's the hole in the wall. Yeah, the hole in the wall is the shoe prints for me. But, like, you don't see him on screen until the last, I want to say, hour, because that conversation is so long.
Yeah, it's super long. It drops the entire game up. But no, well, when I meant he shows up also, I mean physically that you can talk with him.
Yes.
Because, like...
He's felt the whole time.
Yeah, I don't count a JPEG as a character.
It depends on the character, but yeah.
Depends on the JPEG.
Because there's, for example, Dr. Juvenile from Travis Strikes Again.
Haven't played that yet.
Oh, you've gotta... Let me know
I've
when and if you do. Because that's a co-op game, baby.
I gotta go through all the other Suda51 games first because of how celebratory TSA is. But that is on the list for the channel for sure.
TSA is it's a sequel to the Kill the Past franchise. And I guess No More Heroes. Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
Hey,
Travis Strikes Again is that I watched you playing for a bit, and that Killer Marathon theme for the first stage is a fucking banger.
The what?
Large windows.
The Killer Marathon theme, when you were running around the pinball stage, killing enemies, and there was this rack rap theme in the background, basically.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't heard Welcome to Hell, have you?
No, I haven't.
It's Japanese rap. While you fight Johnson from Shadows of the Damned. It's really good.
Sounds good.
It's the best. I'm keeping it as vague as possible, but like it was in the marketing that Shadows of the Damned was a stage.
When there's nowhere left to go, the Union takes you in.
I believe everything that he ever did is gonna be a stage. I can believe that.
Refused that protection, but
it'll at least be mentioned. But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
The way capitalists want it.
He wants this place to be an actual lived place. And I feel that.
He actually cares for the community.
And like that's felt. Yeah, we're going back with this because like this goes hard.
Okay. This is a bit shorter than I wanted, but yeah, I think I'll have to bounce because it is 2 a.m. over here.
I'll do a teeny tiny quick save.
Yeah.
And by quick save, I mean I'll be right in front of. Oh, this is gonna be super weird. Till I come back to. All right. Plug your shit. What you got for me?
This is on YouTube. Video probably soon-ish, by which I mean by the end of the month, I hope. Don't know on what yet, we'll find out. Also, for you, I don't have any bit rolls for the time being, but I
mean, that's fine.
Have a really stupid stupid idea for a video that's going to take months to produce, and if it does, you bet your ass you're on the casting roll.
Months, you say?
Yes.
Noted. Noted. Who can we... I'm trying to find someone to raid in the background.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, the fucking so-called free thinkers, like 3 people I can see on the left here, are streaming Sonic Frontiers right now.
I was gonna say... I can see Pat is streaming God of War Ragnarok, but, like... He doesn't
That
need
is
my
always
help.
wrong. Yeah.
He doesn't... He has 1.6 thousand people watching him. My 5 won't matter. You know? However... You know someone who I haven't rated before that would appreciate it. Oh wait, no, they're streaming a game that just came out. I don't know who's spoiler sensitive on God of War Ragnarok. I've got a weird thing with rating people. I try not to raid people that are like in the thousands. I try not to raid people playing Activision Blizzard games.
That's
or
fair.
people playing gacha.
Mm-hmm.
The last one is just like morally, I don't want to be responsible for someone relapsing.
Yeah, we're not showing substance use, and that includes gambling.
Oh, I'll show substance abuse because like I'll drink, but like that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
If I drink on stream, I drink on stream.
Well,
but
next
only
time I'll bring
responsibly.
A glass, I suppose.
Only responsibly. I still have to get my shit squared away so I can buy booze again. I have to get a new ID still.
Wait, you lost your ID?
More that it expired.
I
still need to go get a new one. It's gonna be a process.
Fair.
Shouldn't be too hard though. I have all those documents that actually like you know when you go into the government office and they're like, prove that you're you.
No.
I have those. They usually want like if you have to do it, they usually want like your social security, birth certificate, proof of. It's usually like one or like 2 of like 5 different things that you can use to prove that you are who you say you are, mostly to stop identity fraud from happening.
Oh, that's fair, but over here we have like a number assigned to you at birth. I can just recite that from my memory, and
That's
also
fair.
they ask other questions like place of birth and such that are not placed on documentation usually, and they use that. But I had my wallet stolen a few years back ago, and I had to redo my personal ID that we've got over here. I don't have a driver's license or anything. Had to redo that because that's documentation you need to have on you. And I like how my country has modernized and you can do all this shit online. But when I actually decided to do that when visiting my parents, because that's my birth town, and I figured I need to do that there, and they were like, "Okay, you have to come back here in a month to take the document with you. Can you just send it to an office in the city where I live? No, you'll need to come back. That's a 6-hour train ride. We know." Fuck you.
That's getting your birth certificate can be that difficult because you have to go to your city of birth, and like if you live in the US, God forbid if you moved all the way across the country.
Oh yeah.
Because like I know some Europeans who like when I would go on like a car ride and I'm like, yeah, for 6 hours to go to one state, they're like, what? 6 hours is like across the country for us, and it's like, yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Big states.
I can get from. I mean, a state is basically a country just confederated.
Yeah, I'll be real. Like the way that the states shake out, like it feels like a different place sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. I've never been to the States. I plan next year, but we'll see about that. But I can believe that, considering how you take up the entire ass continent, it shouldn't be surprising that one state is a
In
whole
all
country
fairness,
over here.
Canada and Mexico share.
Yeah, that's lengthwise, I mean.
Yeah, that's fair. It's like, hold on, we haven't annexed Canada yet.
Yet. That's still ahead on the Fallout timeline.
Yeah. There's things on the Fallout timeline that, like, my lore junkie ass, like, I'm waiting for someone to tell me on stream transistors weren't invented in the Fallout universe so that I can be like, actually.
Actually.
I'm gonna feel so right.
Well, you see, the first point of the divergence is well, actually another person went to the moon.
Well, in Fallout, there's one mention of transistors in Fallout 1.
Yeah, it was tech, but it just didn't take off, basically.
Yeah.
They stayed with vacuum tubes and atomic power.
Nixie tubes, I believe they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. I like that they use Nixie tubes to, like, do displays on things like the Gauss gun.
Oh yeah, God.
And it's like, oh, that is sexy.
So cool.
So, I found someone we can raid, because they're not playing a plot-oriented game that...
Oh, let's go.
It's Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3. We're gonna raid my good friend Many. Many's great. You should follow Many. You should help out Many. But, I have my own outro due. If you stuck around for all that and enjoyed it, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below, or if you're watching this, things like the stream elements tip link, the community Discord server, and the throw in wish list. I've got nothing else except for expect more disco in the future. And if you don't want to find those links, but you want to check them out, they're also right in chat. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. God, if I